Good evening, Malaysia. I'm Sarah, and here's what's making headlines this evening. In Malaysia, Petronas has announced the first oil delivery from its Gumusut-Kakap Geronggong-Jagus East Phase 4 offshore project, marking a milestone in Malaysia-Brunei collaboration. Internationally, Singapore Exchange plans to list open-ended Bitcoin futures contracts, targeting institutional investors. And in Asia, Indonesia is consolidating state-owned enterprises under a new sovereign wealth fund, raising concerns about transparency and political influence. Let's get more details from Brian.
Thank you, Sarah. Starting with Petronas, the company has achieved its first oil delivery from the Gumusut-Kakap Geronggong-Jagus East Phase 4 offshore project. This project, a collaboration between Malaysia and Brunei, is expected to enhance deepwater oil production in the region. In international news, Singapore Exchange is set to list open-ended Bitcoin futures contracts in the second half of 2025. The move aims to attract institutional investors while excluding retail customers. And in Asia, Indonesia is consolidating state-owned enterprises under a new sovereign wealth fund called Danantara. This has raised concerns among investors about transparency and political influence, as the fund will control assets worth nearly half of Indonesia's GDP. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Brian. To recap, Petronas has achieved a milestone with its first oil delivery from a major offshore project, while Singapore Exchange plans to list Bitcoin futures, and Indonesia consolidates state-owned enterprises under a new sovereign wealth fund. That's all for this evening's news update. Stay tuned for more updates tomorrow. I'm Sarah, and we'll see you next time. Good evening, Malaysia.